Hey guys, Lovely Freeman here. Today we're playing some more Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich mod, I guess. Today is the patch day, so we've got the new 0.17 patch dropped. And I guess if we look at the notes that they have here in the patch notes for the notable additions, first up on the list it says the unit limit formula has been fully reworked and now uses the country's total population as a base and then further modifies the value based on the country's industrialization relative to its population. The upper caps have been completely removed. So I mean, we'll see how that actually plays out in the game. But I think that's definitely a good change for the divisions cap. It's just like it's like really silly when you have a country like Russia, and they, despite having 1,000 factories and millions of manpower, they can only field as much units as like Japan or something like that. It was a little bit silly. So hopefully that will solve the problems for some of those larger companies or larger countries like Germany or Russia that have lots of manpower and industry, and we're kind of they can have large front lines, a number of ports and colonies and garrisons and stuff like that too. That we're just kind of suffering. Militia unit has been removed, which is that's kind of interesting. I didn't really use militia as a player for anything ever. I mean, they did have kind of niche applications, but the militia as a battalion type is just kind of mostly pointless, and maybe that would stop the AI from spamming them. So I'm not sure why that change is made in particular, but I don't think that change has that much real impact in how you're going to play the game. Militia were terrible, and there's really very 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 niche reasons to use them in the first place. So whatever, not a big deal. You can also gain resources from infrastructure again at a rate of 5% instead of vanilla 10%. I believe that's per infrastructure level. So if you're being hurt with resource penalties, building infrastructure will now help build that up. I know that is something people have been asking for from Kaiserreich for a while. I guess they're hesitant to do it because of balance, but you can do it now at half the rate of vanilla. Some of the Syndies so you no longer have Social Democrats in the International faction. Syndicalists are either Radsoc or they fall on the SOCDEM side, they've said. And then the reason why we're playing Austria-Hungary today is this next note here, where it says they've expanded the interactions of the Austrian military occupation path with Germany, Poland, and the Belgrade Pact. The Brotherhood of Slavs as a faction no longer exists, and its previous members now join the Belgrade Pact instead, calling them into the war against Austria. If Austria loses this war, it then seeks formal integration into the German Empire. So I mean, that's kind of interesting. I mean, if you can get Austria for free, then maybe it's maybe it's a good idea to send your German volunteers over to make sure Austria loses that war, if you catch my drift, But that'd be a little bit of a stab in the back there. I don't know. It kind of doesn't really make sense that you'd want to join your empire if you did that, but it's certainly something that you could put on the table. Union of Britain's Republican Army and their high command are no longer a ragtag group of screamy militias, which is, I don't know. I mean, aren't all commies a bunch of ragtag screamy militias that can't follow orders right and stuff? But I mean, I kind of like that flavor, but I mean, it's gone. Some Indian portrait and roster changes, which I said was significant, but they weren't really too in detail there. Added support for additional font colors and characters for decisions and tooltips, sure, okay. And ongoing rebalancing and speed up work in the Spanish Civil War, which is now set up to end in 1939 or before in most runs. That's an interesting change. I mean, realistically, Spain is so important if you're playing as a Wall Creek 2 faction that you do everything in your power to make sure that war is over by 1939 with your volunteers anyways. But if you're not, then having that resolved, that could be potentially a big change to game balance. Of course, if CNT FAI goes there, then Entente basically has no foothold in Europe at all, because they're going to CNT FAI is going to kill Portugal most of the time. Whereas if the Carlists win, that opens up like a second front for the Commune of France, and we'll see where Kingdom of Spain falls. Like I know when you win the Civil War for Kingdom of Spain, usually they do not join the Reichspakt; they just stay neutral, which is a bit annoying as Germany. So I'm not sure if that interaction has been fixed either, but that kind of makes what happens in Spain even a little bit more important. And of course, as a player, that was the most important pre-Wall Creek 2 conflict anyways, so usually you intervened. So like for me, that's not really a huge change, but maybe for some people who don't like to use volunteers or who don't want to play Wall Creek 2, then that's a bit interesting. So those are the major changes. We have new focus trees for Assyria and Shanghai, and it's like, I'm pretty sure Assyria is like an emergent country, and so is Shanghai. So it's like you know, whatever. That's like very minor content, and that's in like kind of like the who cares scale for me, anyways. We have updated military trees for Austria. We've got some new trees for Denmark, Dutch East Indies, Ethiopia, German East Asia, Netherlands, Nordic Federation, Norway, Siam, Sweden, Union of Britain, and Uruguay. So like there's like a significant amount of content, it looks like, in this update. And there's a bunch of other stuff over here for other miscellanea. But it looked like Austria got a little bit of love here, so we're going to try and go out with the Austrian Empire. So we'll see how this works out for us. Oh, it's a new patch. Can you play Shanghai next? They have a tree. I don't know, Sun Mango. I'm sure people are going to ask for Shanghai, but, you know, like, I think you have to, like, to get that, you have to start as legation cities, I think they were saying. Then you have to go through a bunch of hoops, and then you can play as Shanghai. And it's like, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it if people ask for it. If we do another viewer's choice stream, we'll see. But today we're going to play Austria. I might not finish this campaign this stream, though. I think I'm probably only going to stream till around like 9 o'clock or so. It's like 6:30 now, so for like 2.5 hours. I do have other things on my plate today, unfortunately. So we have Kaiserreich over here. This is also a bit odd, because this should be 0.17, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? So check the main menu there. Do I not have the new patch? Maybe it's because I have the I'll have to, maybe I'll go disable that. Alright, give me a second here. Let's go through Paradox's shitty launcher. So I'll try with without the other mods, and we'll see. I guess it would make sense. It would take them some time to do the submod stuff. Go back through Paradox's shitty launcher. Stream all night. Yeah, no, I did that for the Two Sicilies game. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Like that. I was like so exhausted the day after that. So I don't think the music or anything like that should like I don't have the music on anyways. So we'll turn off Moirek and see if this gives us the correct version. Yeah, the 11 hour Two Sicily stream was way too much. That was more of I really fucked that game up, and I didn't want to you don't want to lose a campaign on stream. That feels pretty bad, so I decided to play her out. See if the game decides it wants to load. There we go. There we go. It would shame me more to surrender Tsingtao to the Japanese and Berlin to the Russians. I don't know about that one. Oswald Mosley, of course, considers himself to be a centrist. So radical centrist at Oswald. I like the El Condor Pasa art too. That was like probably one of my favorite intro arts. This one's kind of weird, the Romanian one. It's like, it looks like an actual photograph as opposed to like a painting. Doesn't really fit with the theme, you know what I mean? So well, hopefully I didn't just misread that, because I saw on Reddit that they dropped the patch today. And I don't think they would do that before it was actually available for release, I hope. No, it's still 0.6.1. Well, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Does this not get released until tomorrow or something? Or maybe there's like a time zone difference? Hi everyone, our next update here. It's not a big one, but it's a rather huge compilation of bug. I mean, it says it's here. That's really weird. Yeah, it's like even on the even on the wiki. Let's go and see if the Austrian tree is even different. Otherwise, I might have a problem with my game. They did say the tree should be different. I don't think it is though. Like this looks pretty much the same. Yeah, this looks pretty much the same. It's like I don't have the correct patch loaded, which is extremely annoying. All right, so I guess we're not doing that then. So I guess first person in chat who says he wants to see something, I'll play it for the next 2.5 hours. SRI says David Cantu. Okay, great. We'll play Socialist Republic of Italy. All right, I just misclicked there. Great. Stupid mouse. So SRI. Totalist. And you're probably not going to play SRI and not go Totalist, right? You have to have funny pasta man, right? How's it going, Yuri to see? All right, and like unfortunately, I already turned off the anime girls, so there will be no anime girls. We'll have actual portraits this game. Alright, Socialist Republic Italy. I've not played this on the channel yet. So we have Palmiro Togliatti over here who has no bio. We are a divided nation, which is hurting our political power and our stability. We have this Gardy Rose. So it's like another militia national spirit. Which hurts the organization, their planning speed, in exchange for some recruitable population factor, which is probably a little bit shit. We're occupying some papal state clay. So yeah, I guess that's okay. Volunteer only. We have export focus. We have civilian economy. And we got here silent workhorse, great compromiser, administrative genius, and the silent lawyer. I imagine these guys will probably change. So right now we are a syndicalist at 47% popularity, and hopefully we get some buffs too if we go Totalist. Hopefully we get some buffs to go Totalist, because that is a little bit low at 10% at the moment. We have 1.81 political power gain per day, which isn't, that's it's a little bit on the lower end, but of course we have that national spirit kind of crippling us. 40% stability is not terrible. I mean, most countries tend not to be as stable in Kaiserreich, I guess. War support's a little bit shitty. Manpower is at a serious deficit. 1.58k is like not quite a lot of reserves. We are even on we're on volunteer only, so that's kind of okay. That's kind of okay because we're not unlimited yet, so we can get some more manpower. 24 factories is like pretty good for like that's like a middle power status. We have 72.9k fuel stockpile. It's not a huge amount, and no domestic oil. 50 convoys, the usual zeros for this stuff. Why no Austria in the new update? Not Italy. So Mango, it's because I didn't have the correct patch. I was checking on my game and it's not. It's still patched 0.6. Like it hasn't updated for me yet. So I'm not sure if they've put the notes out, but they haven't actually dropped it. But it's not. It's not on the update. So I'll do the new Austria, but like I'll probably have to be next week. I think. Alright, so what do we have for attack? I guess decisions first. We have the United Italy decisions, that's alright. Third International, War Propaganda. Flamingo, like I said I would do, the first person who commented, and David Cantu came in here and said he wanted SRI. So that's what we're gonna be doing. If you wanted Middle Africa, you had to be a little bit quicker on the draw there. Something else, I don't know, David. Are you willing to give up on this SRI pick here so you can play Middle Africa, which I'll probably fail at Middle Africa, but you know that's a mean path. I'd give it a go. But I did say I would do the first suggestion, and the first suggestion someone threw out was Totalist SRI. You didn't hear. It's unfortunate. Only if we do Germany East Asia. Would you rather see Germany East Asia, Samingo? All right. Okay. Someone says not Italy. Someone's okay. Well, we'll play Germany East Asia. Okay. Do that, man. The stream title is gonna be wonky. That is a bit of a letdown. I do really like the military occupation path for Austria-Hungary. Yeah, see, unfortunately, we have not 0.17, which is that's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying. So we'll play Germany East Asia. That's fine. All right, so. Germany East Asia. So we start off. We have the colonial question. This is like the core thing you have to decide on when you play Germany East Asia is like whether or not you're gonna go down the military path that's gonna help you out with that manpower and it's gonna make your divisions weaker, or if you're gonna double down on this not recruiting the natives and get like really strong. I mean, they're not like really strong, but they are stronger German elite units. Those are your two choices, and I think probably it's stronger just to get the manpower. Like this hurts like a little bit too much for the negative 85% recruitable pop factor. You have a bonus for naval doctrine research time, and we have this. This is a pretty nice national spirit, which gives you an extra 3 volunteer force divisions. You can really throw your weight around. And the thing that's nice about these kind of things, like Canada gets one too, is that you can send these not just to the League of 8 provinces, which is like what's kind of implied. This is the flavor for that. It's just 3 extra divisions you can send anywhere. So like if you wanted to go and win Spain for the Carlists, so that France has to fight a 2-front war, you could send 3 divisions over there to do that. So that's a nice national spirit to have. Unfortunately, the League of 8 provinces war, like we'll see. They said they made some changes to that in the 1.7 patch, or 0.17 patch, but of course this isn't what we're playing. Go with German Army Special Forces. Okay. All right, if that's what you guys want to see, it's definitely not the stronger path, but we'll do it. The problem with that, of course, is that usually what'll happen is that An King will just walk into Nanjing for free, and these guys die immediately before your volunteers even arrive, or they'll do it just after your volunteers arrive in like Nantong. So that's pretty frustrating because you do get bonuses from having these guys alive. You get consumer goods factories negative 12% because we have these economic rights in these Chinese cities there. So we are a colonial government, so we are a puppet, of course, of the German Empire. Our ruling party is Helmuth's Cliques. We are a paternal autocrat at 60% party popularity. And we are occupying a bunch of territory from all these, all these nations over here. We'll see. Maybe some of these guys will get national focus trees, probably before Hungary even. So we're on volunteer only, we're on free trade, we're on civilian economy. We have Paul Koenig over here, gives us naval daily experience gain. That's nice, and we get some naval base and dockyard construction speed. We get land fort construction speed, justified wargold time, construction speed, research speed, factory output, resource gain efficiency, and even less recruitable population factor. Probably not what we'd want for that, but it is what it is. We'll have to make do. We got maneuver, psychology, defense, mass combat, and commando operations. Decisive battle, guns and butter, commando doctrine. Looks like we have most of the Navy ones too, and which I guess would make sense since we are like a Navy with a state or something, right? So we have open seas, base control, decisive battle, power projection, indirect approach, and open seas. And air, we just have naval aviation and carpet bombing. So for the companies, we have anything interesting over here? So you get breakthrough, max speed, 10%, slightly cheaper light tanks, max speed and defense. So these are a little bit disappointing for the tanks. Destroyer and submarine production cost, that's not too bad. And we have, that's interesting. So you get cruiser service visibility and max speed. Those are pretty good stats to have, and also additional armor and anti-air. That's a pretty nice company. We have air attack and agility for fighters, so that's good. That's probably the company you usually want to get. And infantry equipment, soft attack 15%. That's pretty cool. Soft attack and some breakthrough. And we get the cheap mech, so that's not too bad there. Radar stations, military factory construction speed and resource gain efficiency, refineries and industrial research speed and synthetic research speed, and then this is like the usual one that you'd probably go for is the military and civil factory construction speed. It's not too bad over here. We get 2.07 political power change per day right now, which is very nice. 45% stability, 30% war support, which is enough to get to partial MOB, which is definitely appreciated. 120k manpower, which is still better than the SRI was, that we just looked at, but it's still not very much in terms of the army we're going to have in the field. We have 23 factories, which is pretty nice. Same in the middle power range. We have 3 oil base, and we have a fuel stockpile of 83.6k, which is really not enough to run the Navy off of, which would be a problem for us. Convoys, we have 150, and like the usual zeros for this stuff over here. New patch looks a bit disappointing. Why do you say that, Luis Costa? It's I think the new patch looks pretty good. People complained about military occupation in Austria for a while. They don't think it's all that great or that fun to play. I disagree, but it's nice that they're getting more content for that path. And like the division cap change, I think if they've executed it correctly, that's been something that I think the game really needed. Yeah, especially if they're going to keep on capping it, it needs to be capped fairly to reflect the relative power level of the country. So I think those are pretty big. Like in terms of new content, I don't know about necessarily the new content, but for balancing, it seems like it's pretty nice. So you have the usual fixers over here. We have some resources. We can get 4 oil. That's not a huge amount of oil, but oil is oil, and it's not too expensive. We need Exca 3 for that. We need Exca 2 for this. And we have these. I think these are repeatable decisions we can do to get stuff from Germany, which we might want. We get manpower. We can get guns. And we have, I think, observer rights on Legations Council. Agency, we don't have one. We might want to get one. Are these guys resisting at all? No. So maybe we don't need that yet. This is kind of important for Navy, though. We might go for it. We'll see what we have for our factories. All right, so for technology, so we have 1936 rifles, we have trucks, we have Marines, we have Mountaineers. Not bad. We have engineers, we have recon, we have light tank, we have heavy tank, so that's pretty nice. We have artillery, we do not have anti-air guns. No land doctrine. So for Navy, we have, looks like the 1936... We have all the 1936 stuff. We have mines. We have transports. We have the second level of naval gunnery. And we have the first armor schemes for cruisers and the heavy ship. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff for Navy. No naval doctrine. Air, we have all the 1936 fighters plus tactical bomber, so that's pretty good. No air doctrine. We have the first electronics engineering tech, which is very nice. And we have... what do we have here? No industry. So, where do we go for first? I usually like to go grab the Ocelot. I think if we look at our army, if I remember correctly, we do have some units that have tanks in them. And light tanks are not too bad. Then we have lots of chromium as German East Asia too, so maybe we want to go heavies. One thing I do remember about the German East Asian armies, I don't think, when we look at the focus tree, I don't think they get a tank research bonus, which is a little bit... Well, I mean, I guess they're not really supposed to be a tank country, are they? But more or less, every country works like a tank country when you play the game right, I think, in my opinion. But we'll make do with what we got. We'll just have all these guys group up over here for now. We'll go through that later. Alright, so we gotta pick some tech. I think I'm just gonna grab the Ocelot. Probably want to have at least a factory on those. We'll get some machine tools. And construction, like I don't think... We'll see. We're going to get hit by Black Monday pretty hard. I'm pretty sure this is one of the countries that gets a construction speed debuff. So I think we're just going to go for the research speed instead for now. So we'll go like that. Resources, diplomacy. Yeah, we'll do diplomacy first. We'll go in order. I got a little bit distracted there. So, of course, we are in the Reichspakt, so everybody loves us, except for, I guess, United Baltic Duchy for whatever reason. Then we have a bunch of people who like us, a bunch of people who don't, and we have like a little Best Bros pact here with the League of 8 Provinces. A resource gain from infrastructure is a big thing, yeah. Yeah, it is. Although, like, to be fair, like in most of the games that I've played, if you watch in the stream, like, you don't really... I never really wound up resource capped. But it certainly does help. Only 2 new focus trees and some nice reworks. Yeah, I hope they nail the division cap too. Well, they said it was more of a grab bag of balance fixes and like a content patch. I mean, I think you can cut them some slack for that. What do we want to make here? I think we have to have 1 factory on Panzers. What do our division templates look like first? So we have 18 with militia. We have 14 with infantry. 18 with infantry with artillery. We have this division with the artillery and Panzers. 12 with infantry, 12 with infantry, 12 with marines, 12 with motorized, and 12 with armored. Yeah, so then we build 1 factory on Arty. Yeah, I think we probably just don't bother making planes for now. So we roll out something like that. Okay, and we have 220 Weltkrieg era tanks. Wow. So maybe we'll just let's go convert those first, I guess. Sure, whatever. So factories, we have 4 mills and like 15 civies. So I'm going to start maybe building a couple mills. Get some more equipment. I think we are a bit building slot. Like, how many building slots do you get as Germany stage? I think that's also a problem. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's tally them up here. I think we also have some stuff up here. They're nice. There's like actually quite a few slots over in that tile. Islands. Most of these are pretty low infrastructure, but a slot's a slot, right? We'll do this. I'm not going to build all this stuff, but we'll tally up how many slots we get. We can make some decisions off of that. Alright, so we've got 5, 7, 8, 12, 14, 16, 17, 21, 23, 26, 27, 28. So it looks like we have about 30 building slots total. And we're already on 15 civies. Maybe we'll build like 4 or 5 civs. Just gonna cancel these lines. And that's again assuming that we don't have too big of a construction speed debuff. Black Monday hits. So what do we got here? We could also just go make infrastructure as well too. Let's go build in Singapore. It's a pretty safe tile to build in. Malaya. So we'll go like that for now. Dockyards. We only have 4 dockyards. I think we'll put 1 in convoy. Probably want destroyers. I guess we'll just build that ship for now. That's a pretty expensive destroyer, but whatever. Alright, let's I think people are probably going to be interested too in the army. So logistics, we do have 600 artillery pieces. We have those light tanks, we have 5k guns, and we have like a few fighters in reserve. So it's nice to give you some extras because you do have like kind of a military factory problem. We'll have we'll have these guys merge up, and we'll take a look at our Navy. Air Force, we have like our carrier planes, a bunch of old shitty fighters. We got 50 naval bombers, 40 fighters, and 20 TACs, so not that great of an Air Force. Do we want to do tech stealing? I'm not sure if we'll have the political power for that strat. Alright, so let's talk about the national focus tree for a bit. So we have the status of the Admiralty over here, gives us 5% stability. I have played German East Asia a couple of times, but like I think that was like mostly a while ago. That was like before a lot of this stuff existed. So we can send aid to the Nanjing warlords, which give us some decisions. And again, this is really disappointing because that war often Nanjing just dies so fast. That doesn't matter. Armor template is motorized in it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, as far as I'm aware. And like, the way I think this works is that if your country has motorized tech, your armor template tends to have motorized tech in it by default. But we'll see. Maybe we'll click that just to see what it does. And I guess we get some options to build some stuff up in Tsingtao and some of these other areas. And we can secure the legation cities. So, I mean, that's interesting. So your first decision is you have the path to fiscal austerity or collaborate with local elites. Fiscal austerity is a path. You're going to build some bunkers. You're going to piss off the Vietnamese, and you get some factories and some bonuses and political power. If you go this way, you're going to get. I think one of these gives you a bunch of building slots, if I remember correctly. Yeah, every owned state adds one building slot. And you notice we are a bit building slot capped, and this gives us a building slot for every state. Get some factories, get some research bonuses, and I think you wind up with a pretty nice national spirit too. For one of these things over here. Yeah, help small businesses. So you can get this additional 10% production efficiency growth, national spirit. So this path I think tends to be the stronger one. You also get some local guards and stuff like that to help out with your resistance and some manpower. This path, I don't know. I mean, this path just really does not, like, you can get some factories, sure, but like it doesn't really seem all that appealing. Like, I don't really need all these land forts. But you get quite a few of them. So for the fleet, we have to get some political power and get some naval experience. You have your choice of doctrine. You get two 200% bonuses for doctrine this way and two 100% this way. But this costs some political power. Carriers, I think, would be like really optimistic. Carriers would be really optimistic for German East Asia, given their you only have 4 dockyards and you have limited military factories to make the planes. But I think you get some free ships, whichever one of these paths you pick too. Usually I just go trade interdiction, which tends to be the best doctrine anyways, and some armored cruisers, sure, whatever. I get some naval bases. And we got some forts. We got a military factory, fortification construction speed. That's not too bad. Bonus for Marines, military factory, and it says it'll give us a new division too. Jungle warfare is a nice national spirit. Defense and core territory. 6 dockyards over here, which is quite a large number. 150 convoys, 2 bonuses for subs, cheap destroyers and trade convoys and subs, and that's pretty nice. So some good stuff over here. Good stuff over here, especially that stack of 6 dockyards for a 7-day national spirit. It's really nice. New Admiralty. I'm not sure what that event does. I think it depends on which path you follow. Will give you a different outcome when you do this, if I remember correctly. We'll get some war support, and then we'll get some. I think if Middle Africa researches something. That's how it used to be. I guess now it says these advisors have to arrive. So I guess if you get an event and if they accept it, then I think you can take these, which aren't too bad. You get a bonus for doctrine. You get some field hospitals. Are you ever going to make field hospitals? Probably not. Do local elites collaborate? Monopolizers. You guys want to collaborate with monopolizers? I don't know. I mean, I guess we could do that. Let's see here. We have research bonuses for weapons, a couple military factories, another stack of forts on the Siamese border. Research slot, some infrastructure. We get some steel production, civilian factory, industry. Another industry, we get -5% consumer goods and a bunch of infrastructure. Germany stage is one of these countries, like if you play the game long enough, like they can start to get pretty strong, for sure. So for our air side, 25 air experience, 3 air base, 2 bonuses for doctrine, 2 military factories, and a research bonus for fighters. Paratroopers 1, paratroopers 2, free at 200 planes you get. Two 200% bonuses for naval bomber doctrine, which is pretty, like 200% bonus is like, they're very rare and they're very powerful. So it's, I mean, you get 2 of them for naval bombers. I would like to see some for tanks, but of course that's not going to happen. We get some anti-air, we get some radar. And over here we can get some weaponry and stuff from Berlin's. We get some bonuses from infantry weapons and support artillery. And this side we get, so you can see the buffs you get. We get additional special forces minimum capacity, division attack 20%, which is pretty massive, max planning 25%, which is also pretty massive, and 10% recovery rate. But this hurts us by recruitable population factor by an additional 5%. And we're already at -85%, so another -5% is like you're losing a third of your available manpower. And then you're going to give us you get a few single hits of manpower over here and some other research bonuses. And you get some mobilization of a few new regiments. I mean, that's cool, whatever, I guess. This way over here, if we want to use the locals, this is going to give us 25% additional recruitable population factor, which would more than double the amount of manpower we have available for the first hit at the cost of those negatives, which are substantial. We get additional manpower over here and some more divisions. I think they just spawn like some crap division template. And you get an additional 25% manpower over here, and this mostly mitigates the penalties that you had. Your units are still 5% worse from recovery rate, attack, and defense, but you're able to field a lot more of them. And you also get over here, I think you get some additional division hits and some manpower and bonus for doctrines. Like those are the trees. This is a pretty cool one. Like I like the tree for Germany stage. I like how it's centered around the Navy too. It's nice for the LARP, I suppose, even though really mostly we're going to be doing economy shit first. All right, so let's go ahead. I think we got everything together. You guys are all moving in. We have that one unit with the Panzers, and the rest of it's all like an assortment of the 12 width and the 18 width infantry units. So we do start with 3 stacks of Marines, which is nice, I guess. Let's go ahead and start the game. Pearl of the Orient. You guys want, like, I don't think I'm going to read events because I don't have that much time to play today. So we are the Pearl of the Orient. I will leave this here. You can pause if you want to rewind and see it. And what about China? And you can pause and read that if you want to over there. Let me take a look at the generals that we get too. There goes Kerensky. Apparently that event's being removed, so I mean you can enjoy it. Enjoy it when you got it. Observer rights. What we got here? We got a brilliant strategist, but he's unfortunately politically connected. You do get Rommel. Okay, AoE influence gross. Rommel is a trickster and he's got a war hero. It's not too bad. He's getting invader. Cav guy, another invader. These guys aren't the best. These guys aren't the best, unfortunately. It's probably want to use Rommel maybe. At least doesn't have, but he starts with an earn trade already though, which is like a little bit sub-ideal. Natty focus. We'll do that. Status of the Admiralty. I think I'm going to hold political power until we can do one of these. I don't want to start the next national focus yet. I think we should get Black Monday pretty soon. I won't have to do cancel. There's the Afghan War. There you go, Black Monday. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now we can do our thing. So we're going to go down. Oh no. The Chinese are apparently also struggling with Black Monday. Collaboration with local elites, people said they wanted to see. I don't think anyone said they wanted to see fiscal austerity, so we'll go ahead and we'll do this. Yeah, let's hope Nanjing holds for volunteers. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. definitely that consumer goods penalty is super helpful. Let's do a check and see how bad is Black Monday for Germany East Asia here. We have 10% consumer goods factories, negative 30% stability, negative 30% construction speed, negative 15% production efficiency cap, negative 20% factory output, and negative 30% resources to market. So it's pretty bad, guys. This is it's not as bad as like how like if you look at Goring's economy over in Middle Africa. Goring's got negative 90% construction speed and factory output. So it's not as bad as Goring, but it's still pretty shit. We have Bao Dai has returned, who is our puppet emperor in Vietnam. And maybe we will let him establish his puppet state. I don't know. We'll see. At the end of Black Week. Do we need any of this? Like, I mean, this is like what you get, I think, when you give them Vietnam, they get this stuff over here. 6 building slots. This has got nothing in it over here, though. So it's like, do we want? Is it okay to give this up? Coke in China? Probably. Maybe he just gets this slice. I think he gets some stuff over here, too. It's not a huge amount, so maybe we do want him to have that. Oh, we get Colonial Tumult here, too. Brutal. Another negative 30% stability. Division recovery rate, political power gain. We're just going to get crushed here. Colonial Tumult. Don't give it up. We'll see. Falling prices. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is related to dodging the Indochina War or not. Don't want that. This is protecting Indochina. Like, you know, let's protect Indochina, I guess. Whatever. We'll see. What will the manpower loss be? You get, so you go from negative 85 to negative 90% recruitable population on the German path. Okay, support our Chinese friends. Yes, we will send them guns, and immediately we will send them volunteers. Get 4 divisions. Let's see, Ostasian, Schützen division. No, I probably want to send like, what's the, one of these is an 18 width. Yeah, Ostash division. We'll just give these guys a rifle symbol. And we will send these over to our boy Marshal Chi. And we'll see if they get there in time. No. Business partners are fleeing. They want some equipment, and this is like probably mostly pointless, but we'll see. So we'll sell them the stuff anyways. We'll LARP. We'll LARP. Let's see. Jeez. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's take my shit. Oh no, no. Instability Indochina. Collaborate with local elites. Bao Dai solution. European privileges. We will take the political power on that one too. We'll help our colonial friends there. Alright, so our divisions have arrived. Can we do anything with them before the war is over? So and so. If we use Rommel. I guess we just try to rush and take back. Where's our stuff? Okay, so you can pin here. Can you even get a... Try and deploy. Alright, so we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. We'll try to take the capital back from them. Anti-concessions attack German assets. I think this is one we get to send destroyers over to like shell the city, which we will do. Bao Dai's reforms. Okay, well, so the Bao Dai, like you let him, you do a solution over here, and he starts doing some things to try and make himself a little bit more autonomous. So what does he want? What does he want to do here? Let's see. He wants to. Okay, sure. We'll help him out with his reform. Sure, whatever. We'll do his first few ones. I think it's like the last one where he wants to form his own like armed police forces and makes him like an actual puppet. Which of course we don't want. Alright, we did some gunboat diplomacy. We're gonna get some political power. I'm gonna have these guys stand in Huangzhou too. I feel like if we lose this, that could be the nail in the coffin for our boy Marshal Chi. Stop him. How is the Navy? Alright, let's take a look at the Navy. So we have one experimental carrier, which is pretty trash. There's only one deck space module. We have two of these improved carriers, which are also kind of awful, with one deck space module and an armor module. Armor on carriers is completely worthless. So we have a Mackinson class, which is level 2 armor, level 2 gun. It's not too bad. This is a level 2 gun with a level 1 engine, level 1 armor. So I mean, I guess, you know, okay, whatever. So we have that. We have a bunch of revived armed cruisers, which unfortunately aren't really great ships, but I mean they do have a level 2 engine armor module on the Prinz Eugen class, I guess. So that's cool, I guess. All this stuff is like Weltkrieg though. So it's like you start with the Navy, but it is mostly obsolete. Like most of these guys over here aren't that great. It's like level 1, basic level 1 battleship kind of thing going on here. Well, these ones have level 2 armor and level 2 guns, so I mean those ones are a little bit better. What else do we have for cruisers? A couple torpedo cruisers, it looks like, for the most part. Some regular armored cruisers, just the one medium turret. So I mean, like, it's okay. You get 3 carriers, 7 armored cruisers, 9 battleships, 2 cruisers, 7 escort cruisers. You have like a really big screen deficiency with only 28 destroyers, and you have like 24 submarines. So it's like a decently sized navy, but it's not that great. Nationalist agitation in Tonkin, those bastards. All right, great. They also must attack Nanjing. I think once we have Nanjing in our pocket, like this is the situation gets a lot less sketchy. Okay, there we got it. I thought we had Woohoo. I guess not. Sorry, we'll push into Woohoo. Let's go down to 3 speed. Let's see what we can get here. I think I just make sure I leave this one division in Nantong so it doesn't have issues. Just hold that for now. They probably want to get over the river, maybe try and start circling some Nanking guys. And we'll see. We need to finish this war quickly. Be able to push that cavalry unit out. Let's go to 4 speed. Unfortunately, we don't have an improv expert guy to help us get over this river. Those units are very weak in their low org. Plantation strikes. We will attempt to negotiate. I don't really need that factory output right now. Okay, sure. We'll send Nanjing click more stuff. We'll have to worry about our stockpiles a little bit there. I don't think you can become China from German East Asia. Oh, I can't do that. You. And the engine click wants more equipment. Okay, fine. I need some of that equipment for myself, though, you know. We're having a problem there. Instead we tack this tile. I should probably set up some plans for like microwing or something. It's probably smart. Do that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Get the AOG. I think. So let's think here. Then we have a lot of tech bonuses for upgrades. Our army's going to be pretty tiny anyways if we're going to go German for us. So let's just go dispersed here, I think. And I think we'll also go for the early mobilization, or PP. See if we can get across from that. Alright, we can cross for free here too, maybe. Let's see. We can walk into King. Stop. And we're over. Baodi's reform. Wants Imperial Police Force. It's like giving the enemy's power is dangerous. We'll nip that in the bud. I know there used to be. I don't think so. Maybe later. I know there's an event where it says, like, I mean, last time I played, which again was a while ago, there was an event where, like, the Union decided they were trying to break your monopoly. Or something like that you have in like some sort of like tin trade or something. And there's an event to punish them after, I think. Or maybe I'm getting that confused. Maybe that used to be a focus. I definitely remember something about punishing Union. Alright, so it looks like the AI is holding fine over there. I mean, I don't even actually need to attack that. I can just walk in this way. You're first. You're first. The game is still stuttering a bit early game for me. Yeah, I think that might have to do with like the power that OBS takes from my computer. I remember it being better when it was not live streaming. Baodai solution. We'll do Malaya solution to get our stability up again. Where's our capital at? I'm not sure. So make sure we, you guys go over here. Actually, strat redeploy those guys. I'll have you guys force attack. So I don't lose that tile. Continue pushing the north this way. I don't think these Chinese divisions can do all that much to our unit anyways, we have such low stats. In there. Maybe we kill Shandong first. I mean, that Baltic Duchy has collapsed. It's not great news for our German friends. So make sure we actually keep a unit in Nanking for now. I think we can probably help these guys out. Or no, the guy has it. Ocelot. Continue with that, and I think so. Resources we have quite a bit. We have 86 chromium. We do lose a lot of our tungsten. We're looking to have a few units. Our research might be behind. Maybe it is better off to get the Tiger. So we will probably need tanks. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? You want medium tanks or heavy tanks this run? But I think for now we'll grab the construction speed tech. I'll make a decision on that later. Sure, let's send them some more artillery. And they'll both get the job done, but medium tanks have better terrain modifiers than heavy ones do. Like, of course, the AI is not going to use these rifles appropriately, but you know, whatever. We can close this up. Yenbai Mutiny. Alright, we will attempt to crush the bandits. You could do either mediums or heavies for the jungle. Oh, I'm not necessarily sure if we're going to be fighting all that much in the jungle anyways, to be honest. And I've killed Siam before with both medium tanks and heavy tanks. I think maybe we just go mediums. Of course, Rommel got himself wounded. Alright, Ant King's dead. That's great. Let's go kill a Shandong, and we can deal with the left KMT. Like Shandong might be getting, might be able to meme them a little bit there. So it's a ridiculous encirclement. Yeah, if all their guys are in the south there, then they're gonna get pushed pretty hard up here. Should we use our rails? Yeah, coup d'etat in Siam. That's interesting. Don't need that attack anymore. Send you guys over here. Let's go right to Jinan, I guess. Oh, Manuel Carlos is one. That's nice. So they should make a well. So he's kept control and hasn't been countercouped. Although I'm not actually sure if that matters, if whether him or the military junta is in charge. If he beats the Red Argentines, that'll be a coaching China instability. So we might have the unpleasantness soon. We'll see. Can't remember what the steps are to dodge that. Which of course, you probably would want to do. Next deck, let's just go mediums here. Go mediums. They are a little bit cheaper, so I think it'll be a little bit easier to get the divisions out. Alright, so Shandong is dead. We just have to worry about the Left KMT. Left is all that's left. Lol. And it looks like they are... Okay, there's a... I guess this tile is where we want to break into. This is a plains tile. And I forgot to draw an actually... Okay, no I did. I didn't forget. Alright. Business as usual. Of course what we want. These guys, this 1 week militia unit. There's also some planning there. Can get 9 more divisions. The current cap level. Why are you guys not planning? Weird. Strengthen their ties. We'll get rid of colonial instability. I'll send them some more artillery. Yeah, Nanjing is like eating up all my equipment. These jerks. Grab Nanchang. To finish this war up so like I'll stop giving Nanjing Click all of our guns. So I guess we give them to them, then I'll have to go begging to the Kaiser to send me more rifles. That's probably how that's gonna work. Get over this river for free while we can. It's a hills tile, it's not too bad. Where are the Nanjing decisions? Ooh, jailbreak. I didn't do that focus. I've been doing Black Monday, so I'm not sure exactly what they are. If you guys want to see that, I can do that focus next if the war is still going on. We'll do that. It's like a 14-day focus and it gives us some decisions. You have to do a focus to get those. Like as you can see, if you're actually able to get your volunteers to actually arrive, you know, it's not that difficult to clean up here. Try and deal with this peacefully. So we can get ourselves a little sneak around there. Pin there first. Oh, shit. Okay, so we have... Hopefully Marshal Chi is strong enough that he doesn't die to left KMT. But we have this damn Viet Minh. So you're going to lose a bunch of divisions for the Indo-Chinese Schutzen Division. And it's going to be war. Where conveniently we have all of our troops placed in this border. Should be enough for us not to get encircled. China declares independence. Those bastards. Rule of war. Let's see here. Well, at least try to differentiate. We're not going to go murder all the Vietnamese. Alright, so you have... I'll go through these decisions just in case you're wondering what these ones were. Am I allowed to take this still? Yeah, I can. So I'll take this and we'll see what that does next, even though I think it's a little bit pointless. So we can do a naval blockade, which gives them some sort of event. I'm not exactly sure what that does. We can shell Saigon. So I think this happens if Tonkin rebels. We can reinforce our police units. I guess there's this insurgency strength mechanic here. Interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that does. Infantry equipment. So we can get ourselves some. What is this? Paratroopers 1. We might as well spend that and get free paratroopers tech and some free divisions. Like, okay, sure. Let's do that. Zeppelin airships gives us, I guess, a few. I think that's like some tack bombers or something like that. So insurgency strength. Did they get like a national spirit about that or something? Not sure. I'm not sure exactly how the mechanic works. Do the decisions. Oh, so this is the one where Yunnan starts trying to break away from you, from your dominance of the tin industry. Let's make sure we pin where we can. Try and finish this up fast. Should pin that. So this is probably what happens to the AI is the units kind of arrive at a bunch of different times and they wind up getting cut off. Alright, so we'll do this over here and see what these decisions do. Alright, so these guys come back. We'll just assign them there. I really should be using our tank unit separately. We'll give Rommel the tank unit. He's our highest attack. The rest of the stuff we can put with like a brilliant strategist. I think it was this guy over here. And the Vietnamese units are all like super weak. Unfortunately, we are on low org. We might be getting some supply. No, it's just attrition from the train. It's train attrition. And then we have some extra equipment too, so we want to train some new divisions here. Let's go with the Ostache division. Sure, let's shell Saigon, why not? We'll do the naval blockade. We'll do the airships. That's what you guys wanted to see, right? We'll click the decisions. It'll be fun and interactive. Like, you guys can probably hold your line now. We're not in danger of being encircled. We can even get a free tile over there we can take. Let's get our tank over there. Okay, so we did blockade and shell decisions. We have Nanjing warlord decisions. What do those give us? Unlocks Nanjing crisis decisions. I don't see any Nanjing crisis decisions. I was lied to. The focus did nothing. Did nothing. I think we'll do help small businesses because I want that national spirit. I guess so we'll do that. Try and walk around this way too while those guys are pinned. Guys can halt. So I'm gonna stop sending Nanjing equipment at the moment though. Set this up so we can actually micro. Yeah, maybe we have to not be at war. That is a possibility. Whoa, that was way too much. Okay, why? It's frustrating. I got Dispersed Industry 1. Let's go grab Dispersed Industry 2. Let's get some machine tools. It's a hills tile, we can probably bust that. There's a river over here. We got a lot of guys over here. Can try and. I think these militia units are also like particularly weak. Can we walk to Saigon? A couple of these units around over this way. We don't have to waste our tanks there. Tanks, we can bring these over here. Let's push Saigon. You guys are getting caught in transition. We'll force attack those guys. We don't want to lose that. Okay, we have Saigon now. That's great. Hitting that way. Oh, we lost that tile. That's unacceptable. Of course, we do have the port in Saigon anyways, so it's not like a huge deal. I'll have you move into Saigon. You attack that that militia unit. And once you make this breakthrough, we can come in around this way. So we can get to Kanto. Able to pin that stack, and we got tanks, so I mean that should be fine. And we got our paratroopers. So you know, I don't know if we don't really need those guys, but whatever. We have them anyways. Get up over this way. Like one of the things you can do if this war gives you problems too is you can just build a. We'll just have the guy hold there. Actually, have him sit in Kanto. You can just build a port on this side, and because you want to control this area around the river. Those guys finish them off. And being a little bit sloppy with this micro here too. I got a lot of units standing around that don't really need to be. And we're also playing on 4 speed. It's not something that you usually want to do. I also haven't played in a few weeks. Or like I guess since I didn't play it all last week. I'm a little bit out of practice, I guess. You can definitely win this war in a much cleaner fashion. Decisions. I don't think there are any new decisions. Just blow up our own causeway, which would be pointless. Okay, so Nanjing Crisis, we can either give them guns, or we can give them factory lease, which is, you know what? Is that worth the focus time to do that? No, it is not. Those are not that great. Especially when they keep begging you for guns anyways. So I've already given them probably more than that amount. Stay there, actually. Like I would have already given them more than that amount. Just from the those events that we get. It says Nanjing wants guns, Nanjing wants this, Nanjing wants that. You know. Like, actually have our tanks move into this tile. Oh, Huey Long got elected. Okay, that's nice for the Long Dong. I think we've pretty much dealt with the Viet Cong resistance here, I think. We got them before they did their shitty Tet offensive. So that's nice. Don't have to deal with the suppressing resistance in whatever that is. Or propaganda, we don't need that. Alright, so we'll do the local economic initiative. Alright, so Nanjing has beat left Kuomintang, so that's great. That's great for us. Yeah, they did. Well, yeah, they did survive this time because our volunteers got there, and then we kind of won that war for them. But yes, they did survive long enough for the volunteers to arrive, which is very nice. Great. Return of Alexander von Falkenhausen, cool. So it gives us just gave us a new template. Okay, cool, whatever. Let's take a quick break here. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, war well fought. Yeah, I mean the war well fought is, you know, it's all right for. I think I probably could have corralled them and killed them a little bit faster if I was paying more attention there, but you know, whatever. Ultimately, that war is not that hard to win. He wants to do drinks with King Sisavong over here. It's just 50 political power, Sun Mingo. I don't know if that's really necessary. I don't know if that's a play. Nice. Glorious day for Germany. Get yourselves some political power. Very nice. So I think probably we do want to throw our weight around in Spain. We could also send some guys over to, I guess USA doesn't have their civil war yet. Go over here. I mean, being able to send 4 volunteers to China will pretty much let you win most of these wars for the AI. We could go help East Turkestan win, or something like that. Do some memeing there. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Let's just go back to 5-speed. Okay, this is going to cost me 2,500 infantry equipment. It's like now I guess I did get a bunch from the Indo-Chinese. Alright, so we did that. Factory lease, give them 4 civies for 120 days. I don't know why I can't do that. It says I don't have enough factories available. Maybe because most of the ones I have are from trade. I don't know. I can't actually click that one. Can I do it now? No, I cannot. It's a bit unfortunate because this actually gives you war support and political power when it finishes. So you're paying 4 civies for 120 days to get 100 political power, which is, you know, somewhat interesting anyways. Let's go ahead and get ourselves our intelligence agency anyways. That's not too bad. And we need to get ourselves maybe a cheaper destroyer. Just build these. Alright, so Mango says he wants this focus, which I think doesn't really help us all that much, but we'll do it anyways. We got an industry bonus too. I think probably we save that for this next industry tech over here after that finishes. So in the interim, let's go ahead and grab something else. So maybe pick up this, because I know we do get some bonuses for a rifle, so maybe let's try and get to the MP40 early. Support the CIFRC. Let's give them financial support. I'm not gonna give them my political power. I need that. Need that PP. More available civvy factories than more. So it's like, you know, I have a whole stack of factories over here. But I don't know, I'm not sure why I'm not allowed to click that decision. That seems really odd. Standoff in America. Okay, get some free civvies. You know, and we kind of need to start making military factories. I'm gonna build. I think I'll max out Malaya maybe, and then we'll start building some military factories in Saigon. Oh, Russia dispersed 3. If we stop building, maybe. Alright, so we got the extra political power. Maybe we'll do an attaché or something for that. Or, you know, we could go for the head of intelligence and do blueprint stealing strat. I don't want to lose my factory progress, though. Alright, so what do we do now? I kind of want to get this bonus, but when we have... When does this finish? 196 days. That's like 105. So we can do like one other 70-day focus in the interim. Or, you know, we actually get a bonus for guns here too. So let's just come down this path to get some military factories. We'll do that first. Do the new Admiralty. Seems smarter. The Vulcan and Kaya volcanoes erupt. Oh, geez. Goes our political power. Head of Intel. Okay. Some Mango says he wants to do blueprint stealing, so we'll do blueprint stealing. And we are on dispersed industries. Let's, I don't know. Where do you want to steal from? Let's see. Maybe the Egyptians. Alright, no. I think we stopped sending them guns. We got enough guns for now. I need guns too, you know. think we go. Let's make this like an actual 10-0 with artillery unit. This like might be a case because we do have tungsten too. Maybe this is a case where we do want to make 7-2 units. I don't like that symbol that way though. I think these guys probably want to make rifles. And the regular guys will make the that's usually how I play it. And it was in reverse there, it was kind of screwing me up. And these guys over there. I guess that makes more sense. Let's get the blueprint stealing. We'll see what Egypt has. So after reassessing status of the Admiralty, we've decided that German East Asia is, above all, a branch of the Kaiserreich Marine. We will focus on naval construction and leave administration to the natives. Great. So we get 5% extra dockyard output. It's alright, I guess. Go get this political power. I mean, I guess we could. That's fortuitous. I mean, we don't really have that much going on until we have to deal with the co-prosperity sphere. Let's see here. Okay, so the German candidate becomes new High Commissioner. Okay, that's good for us. Safe cracker. We should start taking a look at what these sneaky Japanese are doing. Do lessons in Middle Africa. Like, none of that stuff is really all that great, though. I mean, like the extra ground bombing targeting, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. Special Forces attack and land, you know, Special Forces defense, you know, I mean, that stuff's like, that's okay. I'm not sure if that's worth delaying the rest of our stuff to come do it, to go and like do this stuff over here. I think we have to grab all of this before they collapse if we wanted it. Like, field hospitals is completely worthless. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the case, though. Maybe we just have to do the first one. If you guys want to do it, we can do it, I guess. I don't think, it won't really matter that much. Yeah, field hospitals are never, like, even then, I don't think it's going to be that worth it, but maybe. We want to make field hospitals. Trickle back 20% experience loss. I mean, like, usually the way you just don't take casualties is you roll out with a tank unit that has mechanized in it, and you don't take that much damage. So we pick that up. We'll do lessons from Middle Africa then, if that's what you guys want to see. Let's we do need manpower. So go up to limited conscription. What else is going on? Second American Civil War is in full swing. I don't know if I want to waste too many manpower with volunteers either, though. Oh, grinding out a terrain trade on Rommel would be pretty nice. I think maybe the best place to do that might be in Spain. It's probably a more important war anyways. Dutch elections. Crisis on the Danube. I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to play military occupation in Austria, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to playing that. I think maybe this land over here, is this is occupied now? No, it's still core. Is it? No, this is occupied. That sucks. So you lose course. And do we have to deal with the actual resistance? Yeah, they're resisting. Let's go local police force here. Get ourselves a garrison template, I guess. Okay, there's the Spanish Civil War. Gotta remember to keep on hitting our agency upgrades too. Let's see, civilian department. Acquire Middle African advisors. Wonder if they're cannibals or worse ours. Okay. We'll see. So I guess we have to wait for them to arrive. Alright, in the meantime, let's see here. You want to go down, maybe come down this path to help out our economy. I think we want these military factories. Alright, so let's we need to make some of these. I also need those dockyards too. Maybe that's what we do next. Go for dockyards. Help Bulgaria. Why would we want to help Bulgaria? It's like, okay, so if you look at the Bulgaria's focus tree, if the liberals stay in power, that's which tree is that? Yeah, this one over here. So if Tsar Ferdinand wins the war over here, they're gonna go liberals remain in power. This is the focus tree they get. Then they'll do increased ties with Russia, trade with Bulgaria, and like they wind up joining the Moscow Accord most of the time. Like I'm pretty sure that's even what this does over here. It's like if Bulgaria wins, then the Moscow Accord gets Bulgaria, and that's very bad for Germany. It's like you definitely don't want that. So I don't think that's a good idea. Like I think if we were gonna do something, we'd probably want to go to Spain. Either help Kingdom of Spain or the Carlistas. I don't know. Who do you guys think we should help? Should we help the Carlists or we should help the Kingdom of Spain? The Carlists will join the Entente and open up the second front over here, but the Kingdom of Spain, you know, I think it's a long shot for them to join the Reichspakt, like I was saying, but they do have a shot to join the Reichspakt. Kingdom of Spain, okay. Okay, we will do that then. Alright. Supade, some power in Yunnan. Okay, that's good for him, I guess. Whatever. Ooh, they restored the Tsar in Russia too. I wonder which one they went with. Dmitry. Okay, it's nice for Dmitry, I guess. I gotta remember to keep on hitting these upgrades, so we can do our blueprint stealing. Let's maybe check up and see if we can see what Egypt has. So when you do blueprint stealing, what you're looking to do is, because we're on dispersed industry, we need to find someone who is on concentrated industry, and Egypt is. And we also want to find someone who doesn't have techs that we don't have. And if you have all the same techs research that they do, and you're on the different industry path, then you're more likely to get that 300% bonus, which is what you're fishing for. So we'll have to research excavation 1, and then we'll steal tech from Egypt. So Egypt will work for us as our steely country that we're going to target. So we can go ahead and infiltrate their civilian administration, which is, of course, a requisite for blueprint stealing. So we get that. Then we do invisible ink. We have our boys in Spain. Of course, I think we go with Mr. Rommel. He's probably our best defensive general. Brilliant strategist is real nice, so. Negative 10% leadership experience gain sucks. But, I mean, Rommel already, like, we you know, I think we just go for Hillfighter and Rommel. Yeah, we'll do that. Where are our guys right now? They're over here. Just need to find a hill tile to attack into, or to stand in. Go over here. Try this tile. How's it going, G Stoic? And then beat Bush War. Okay, so we got the war with Portugal in Middle Africa. Military delegation from Middle Africa. Okay. Appeared to be the men the Admiralty were looking for, with their rough, grizzled appearance, inspiring confidence. They spoke a few words before being escorted to their local accommodations. To the amusement of the locals, as the appearance of several Ascari has caused quite a stir. My God, he could wrestle a bull. So I guess we have our advisors now. That's cool. We can do those other focuses. Here. So decisions over here. German-Vietnamese reconciliation. Okay, so we get quarters back. Let's go ahead and do that. I like course. Everyone likes course. That's how we're doing over here. 12% on Hillfighter. We are unfortunately learning Organizer. So, do not want that. Let's actually just go ahead and delete this order then. And let's get. So yeah, I think we have all the requisite stuff for blueprint stealing. Let's go with maybe passive defense. So even naval department would probably be pretty good for us. Here. And once we get Hillfire, we'll be able to get Improv Expert on him, so I mean that'll be that's what we're gonna go for. Improv Expert, of course, is a big trait to have. That'd be like an okay tile to stand into there. I think maybe we'll just right click into them though. Hillfighter's usually pretty easy to get in Spain, and we have like a pretty large number of units. We got local arms factories. Supply consumption minus 10%, that's not too bad. So we do that. I think I want those dockyards though, so I might want to try coming down this way to get the expanded local dockyards. Go for that. I'm worried about the size of our navy. We also want to get naval bombers and radar too. It's probably the easiest way to do it. And once we have those dockyards, we can start maybe refitting some of our cruisers to be a little bit better. How those guys stop. Let's actually see if we can get those guys into that tile. It's always better to defend than attack. We can attack out from here into hills too. It looks like they want to grind into us, so that'll be great. So if we just leave him here, you should learn Hellfighter. Bullet and use the locals. Using the locals is like usually the better play. Like I said there. League of 6 provinces wants some equipment. Yeah, we'll send him some equipment. Let's also maybe start importing his steel. No locals. 40. I want some rifles. Some rifles. Can I get extensive conscription? Like we might need that at this point in time. I should also probably want to. Do I want to set an attaché? Let's send the attaché. Alright, so we're infiltrating Egypt's civilian administration. We'll have our next operative soon. And then we can start doing some blueprint stealing. Doing 25% to Hellfighter, not bad. We got Grand Fleet. Do the extra political power for the Ostasian naval plan. Get that guy, I guess. Unfortunately, you kind of need force buys to like really do this in the most efficient manner, but it's fine. I also want to get the equipment conversion tech too. Start making medium tanks. Yeah, it's having a bit of a rough go of it, that stack. Did we do that infiltration? We did. Alright, so those guys are building up their network in Egypt. Maybe we leave one guy in Japan. He can't stay in Japan though, so maybe we'll just leave it on passive for now. We just probably need the one spy. Or maybe the second one will help us build it up a little bit faster. I'm not entirely sure on how a lot of the agency stuff works, unfortunately. We'll be on the MP40 pretty soon though. Come on, going with the passive defense. How long is this gonna take? It's still too long. I'll start building some military factories. What do you guys think for naval doctrine? You guys want? I think I'm gonna go trade interdiction. I think that's like probably the best one. Sure. And you know what? I'm not gonna do it this time. I need my stuff for me. Fleet and being. It's like fleet and being is what you would pick if you need to do a lot of convoy escort. What? SMS Necker? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, trade interdiction. Trade interdiction is like usually the best one for combat because you get the visibility debuffs. Whereas fleeing being, your big draw is for the you get the best escort efficiency if you're worried about having to protect your convoys. That's what you use fleeing being for. And base strike is carriers, who's like a little bit out of the question. I think it's extremely like we're just not gonna be able to afford carriers and keep them stocked. I think trade interdiction is probably the play. It's a focus under fleet and being. SMS Necker gives you a battleship. So you guys want to see the battleship? Okay, we'll do I guarantee you it won't be good, but we'll try it anyways. We'll try it anyways. Why not? Alright, we'll do fleet and being. I think let's go for the probably actually want to grab one of these things over here. And we'll grab the SMS Necker. That was a new flagship. How are we doing in Spain here? We're not doing anything in Spain. It's not acceptable. I know we are. We're standing in our hills, Tal. We're grinding. 30% hill fighter. That guy now. SMS Necker. So maybe that'll be like a dreadnought or something. It'd be pretty cool to have a dreadnought, you know? French tanks over there. Alright, we no longer get the effects of Black Monday recovery. That's great. I need to get this excavation tech. I need to make sure these sneaky Egyptians also didn't research excavation 2, which they have not done yet. So we're almost able to steal our first stack of blueprints. Oh, there's Assyria. Alright, let's steal these blueprints. We even have a safe crackers. Hopefully we can get some done here. Max out passive defense. Oh, it actually took the tile. Alright, there's a Chilean-Argentinian war. 35% on hill fighter. Okay, so Portugal's joined the Entente and Bolivia has declared war on Paraguay. So the usual event chain there. See if we can push these guys out near Madrid. Let's go grab the military factory construction speed and resource gain. Expand our naval facilities. Look at Africa. What about it? Okay, so there you go. So there's a peace deal from the Bush War, I guess. Syria. I mean, Assyria supposedly got additional content, but I mean, if you look at it now, yeah, Syria. Like this isn't the new patch, so I can't see it. But Assyria apparently gets the new focus tree in the patch, as does is it Shanghai or something? Shanghai, I think. Unfortunately, this isn't the new patch, Travis. Like I thought it was, and I was gonna play military occupation in Austria to check that out. But like when I was checking on the version I have on Steam, it hasn't updated, so I'm not sure what's up with that. or if maybe it takes a while from the posting, like maybe it takes a while to update the files on Workshop or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. But hopefully next week we'll be able to do that. 37% Hillfighter. So it says it will take a while to finish for the SMS Necker, which is our new battleship. So we'll see how that goes. It would be interesting to see what kind of ship that is. I think you get, if you go trade interdiction, you get 2 battle cruisers, and if you go for the carriers, you get a carrier. So for battle cruiser, like, if that gives you a battle cruiser going down the trade interdiction side, like I don't know, it'd be real, like, do we get a dreadnought? That'd be really nice. It'd be real nice if we get a dreadnought. Not that dreadnought's like all that great, but like, you know, it's cool to have dreadnoughts. Germany wants single currency. Okay, I guess we don't have a choice in the matter. We are, of course, a German colony, so I suppose that makes sense. I just kind of want to encircle this French tank unit, even though these aren't hills. Oh, there's an international tank division on that one tile too. Yeah, I really need to get Hillfighter, which means probably want to farm somewhere there aren't international volunteers. Maybe that tile below Madrid again. We got the Donnerschlag. It's pretty good. Maybe we start in the land doctrine path too. I think we go superior firepower. We're already on kind of like the high stats theme, so we might as well max out our attack even more. Production will go into medium tank. I'm not sure if I want to spend all that experience in a variant. Maybe just get the reliability. For now, we probably want one factory on trucks. Yeah, we need one factory on support equipment. Maybe we'll leave the 3 on rifles. Should be able to support that. How we're doing here? 40% to Hillfighter. Unfortunately, it is a bit slow going when you have the when you have an existing trait. The Air Force count. See, it's pretty tiny. You have 88 fighters, 58 naval bombers, 20 attack bombers, and quite a few of those like interwar carrier planes. So it's like it's pretty shit. The Air Force is not great. Also, more hills. I guess maybe we just stay here. Maybe this tile over here. Try that. And where do I get improved equipment conversion from? Make sure I grab that too. That's this tech over here. Alright, to expand naval facilities. Let's get the dockyards. The dockyards, maybe we'll start trying to grab this manpower and whatnot this way. Excavation 1, let's go for the let's actually get construction too. We're building a lot of stuff. I think the Egyptians are researching that, so we're gonna make sure we don't steal construction too. let's try this tile. 44 on hill fighter. So let's pause there. Like, you know, the international division's like a little bit stronger than like the Spanish ones, so you usually want to avoid attacking them so you take less casualties. Okay, to build up our military industry. Need those tanks. Our tank unit should be pretty good, especially with the superior firepower comboed with the 20% division attack buff. 47%. Let's pause there. Oh, they want to attack us. It's even better. And then we also need to get up to extensive conscription. Because our overall manpower is actually going to drop as we start completing our army tree. The path we're going to be taking. What are we doing here? 49% hill fighter. Be able to push that tank. Yeah, maybe not. The tank units are pretty strong. Our org is pretty low. Social unrest in Burma. Sure, let's help the Burmese out. We got the MP40. Great. Ooh. So we lose 90 tungsten. That kind of sucks. We got the improved equipment conversion. How much artillery do we have? Can't spare the resources right now. No, we cannot. We'll go to the MP40. What's our current stockpile like? We'll do the conversion. Get ourselves the better stats in our units. Support equipment, like I have one factory on support equipment. We can't afford a whole lot because we have to make tanks. And so Germany declares war on Batavian Commune. Okay, that's cool, I guess. There's a better tile we could be standing in right now. I don't think so. Mountain. There's a hills over here. Try for that. Call to arms. So Germany wants to call us to arms. They're like, I don't think I'm going to accept that. I'm trying to grind Hillfighter. I'll need to go to war with the Batavian Commune, which shouldn't last that long anyways. Research the support equipment. I don't have a whole lot of research to go around, said Mingo. I need to get my industrial base online. I need doctrines. I need tanks. And a lot of stuff. Okay, go research slot. Get ourselves some steel and industry bonuses. I would come down this way. I don't really need the buffs from our army tree until when we're at war anyways, so I think it's a bit pointless to do those. I fucked up and took this tile. Let's attack there anyways. What if I move into one of these hill tiles, if they'll attack me? I can just attack this tile now. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. I think it's more important that we get our decent tank units out. Maybe with some mech. Which is another thing we do not have research bonuses for. 56 Steel Fighter. Alright, steel industrial blueprints. Do we get a bonus? Or do we whiff? Oh, we got advanced computing machine. Fuck. It's not what we were looking for. But you know, hey, free. It's free technology. I mean, it's not completely useless. This could be a pretty actually spicy pocket here. And we'll see. See how this pans out. Alright, we got construction too. Let's get that next construction tech. That tank's gonna deorg itself. We can maybe counterattack. It's on the type of terrain tile we're looking for too. It's very convenient. We'll stop that. Let's actually go for these guys. We'll continue down with our doctrine tech. Spend the XP there. The agrarian revolt. That's good for Gandhi, I guess. Maybe not so great for India. Good for Gandhi. Oh, alright, look at that. Sick pocket, sick pocket. So you can make sure they don't bust out. It's good. It's always nice to kill French tank divisions before the war. I mean, not that it matters to us as much as it would matter if you're like playing Germany or something like that, but you'll love to see it anyways. %60% the hill fighter. We'll try and push in here. Come on, grinding. Should all be on MP40 soon too. That'd be nice. Well, looks like we might have to infiltrate their civilian industry again, or civilian administration again, which is pretty annoying. It's unlucky. It's unlucky that we burned our asset. Blueprint stealing is like another one of those ones too, which sometimes it just doesn't work out. Get unlucky. But when it does work, it pays dividends. Get ourselves the industry bonus and some tech. You're now 63%. Probably just keep on maybe working these couple tiles here. Alright, so the Union Tin Company terminates the trade contracts with us. If I remember correctly, this was the event that you could choose. I think there used to be a focus or a decision to punish Yunnan. Not seeing one pop up here though. %70 hill fighter. It's nice that Spain has a lot of hills. So not so nice that the AI, of course, doesn't respect what you're trying to do and tries to mess up your grind all the time, but it is what it is. That's why it's nice there's just so many hills tiles. And even if a few of them go poorly, you still have more ones to go for. And it looks like our friends over here have actually managed to lose Madrid. So that's it's a bit unfortunate for them. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here about punishing Yunnan. Trying to force those guys out. 75% to hill fighter. We need a lot of steel now, actually. We'll trade for that. Oh, of course, while I was looking away, we managed to accidentally take this tile. So I take Madrid back for allies, even though it doesn't really help us with the grind at all. We'll try it. I think the AI will probably be able to. I imagine the AI will be able to take those. Maybe we should let's just continue our grind. Now there's the war in India. Alright, we're starting to get them medium tanks out now. Let's see, so let me go for 14. How much would a 14-4 cost just in terms of artillery? $156 pieces. We do have some light tanks, so maybe we'll go like that. Go 14-4. And we'll merge them. And we'll change these guys over to 14-4. We will merge them. Alright, there we go. It's quite nice. We even get the armor bonus from our light armored recon. So let's maybe start working on some manpower now, or we go for the we go for this to get the extra consumer goods factories. Of course we do that. Let's also keep, if we're going to use the light armored recon, like why not? We'll just keep one factory in Ocelot, I guess. Maybe a little bit greedy in terms of like the number of equipments we're putting in. Alright, we've almost got Hillfighter and Rommel though. 80-something% now. Grid back. There's some more hills over here we can try and push. What happened to the update? I don't know. Have you checked your version? Do you have the update? Because like I saw the patch notes, but when I loaded into the actual game on Steam, it was still the previous patch. So I'm a bit confused about that. Legation cities is, I think the Germans remain dominant and they're doing the Lao Chinese officers now. So unfortunately, I'm not really sure what happened there. Yeah, I just don't know. Maybe it's coming out like. Maybe it needs time to update on Steam. Because they did release patch notes for it, which I went over at the start of the episode. Hold on to those for now. You had to restart Steam? Yeah, okay. So maybe that was it. Maybe I needed to restart something or do something to get the update. When I tried to get the game to work, it wouldn't. It wasn't on the older. It was still on the older patch. So that's frustrating. Like it was something dumb like that. That's fine. So next week we'll play a military occupation in Austria-Hungary. Unfortunately, this game is going to end in half an hour, which I don't think we'll be able to get that much done. But you get to see some focuses and stuff. Maybe we can pick it up after. But I do want to play military occupation in Austria-Hungary, so I'll be doing that next, once I get the patch to work. I have other stuff to do tonight, Sun Bingo. So like I said, I don't really have that much time. Yeah, so we'll do military occupation in Austria next week, and then maybe we'll come back to this after that. Hopefully I'll be able to complete the Austria campaign in like the one stream, like the usual 4 to 5 hour allotment. Would be my goal anyways. We're doing here 88% hill fighter, so we're getting good prog. We can actually just sit there now. Get another one of these things. Then we go tank designer. Breakthrough max speed. I think we just go max speed to defense. And tank breakthrough tends to be high enough anyways, so I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference. I guess breakthrough may be better for like a Space Marine style unit, but like I don't think we'll be making those. We're 90% hill fighter. Almost there. See if we can reinforce this tile. We got our dockyards, I think, like a while ago, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's actually go and let's maybe refit some of our cruisers here. Weltkrieg Cruiser Hull E. How much did the extra engine cost us? A lot. A lot. Okay. So Weltkrieg Cruiser Hull E. We have a couple of these Aachen classes. Improved Cruiser Hull D. And we have like what is it? These guys. That. And this is our medium one, right? So those guys, look at those guys to refit with that. Two 831. Okay, there we go. We'll do one of those. Then we can go back to building the cheap DDs that the refits have done. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit against the Japanese Navy. Are we doing 90% tilt fighter still? And can we do steal blueprints off Egypt yet? No, we still have to infiltrate. We have to infiltrate their administration again. So we'll do that. We'll keep one guy active to keep the network going, I guess. Alright, next research. Unfortunately, we are a little bit off for doctrine. We go with we have a bonus too. Do we come down here? I think we do. Yeah, we do. We get dispersed 4. We've already got a decent number of medium tanks too. That's pretty nice. And if we go with this equipment upgrading strategy, like, and Kaiserreich does allow you to upgrade medium tank 1 and medium tank 2, which is extremely strong. So we'll go with it. We'll try doing that. Let's go ahead and grab the Ostasian force here. I think we have enough like guns and artillery bonuses too that we could try and get gun 3. Which should be pretty good. There. You can kind of see like the 14-4 units do pretty good against these like Civil War guys. Like the stat comparison. Especially when they have the armored recon. Get the armor bonus. Which we do have. And we have even more bonuses. Let's see. Conversion speed bonus we get. I think probably just grab construction. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Unfortunately, we've learned infantry leader, but there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, hill fighter is going to learn even slower. You know what, maybe I could have shuffled these units around to make them tank units actually, if I caught that early enough, now that I think about it. Where else do we have? It's got decent infrastructure. Tonkin, I guess. I think maybe at this point we also start expanding our civilian industry too. I think a lot of it's coming from trade. You want to use that to build yourself up rather than having a lopsided industry overall, I think. Alright, 95 to hill fighter. So Petrograd has fallen. Did they have the Civil War again? No, the Finns took it. Okay, fair enough. Looks like they pieced out too. They had to concede some land to Finland, it looks like. That didn't go the way the Russians wanted it to. They got their ass kicked by Finland. Jeez. Don't see that one every day. Ooh, over here. This tile looks like it might be in trouble. I don't want to get caught out. Can't afford to be losing units. I think the blueprint stealing was a bit of a bust this time, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I thought CNT was on the ropes, but it looks like they're coming back a bit. So we can go end this once we have our hill fighter trait. Did we lose Madrid again? No, we didn't. We're holding Madrid. So close. We can get a doctorate next too. Oh, it looks like our researches are gonna be tied up for about a year. For some a little bit greedy tech, but you know, it's good stuff. It's good to have industry. It's good to have tanks. We almost have enough for a 40 with medium tank right now too. So that's pretty exciting. Let's actually maybe start getting that template out. Use this one. And maybe we'll start with like a 10-10. I also need to put another factory on trucks. We started trucks late. Go with the light armored recon, the engineers, and sport artillery, sure. And we need 500 tanks for that, and we're currently sitting on 422. How are we on trucks? 479 motorized. I think we put one more factory on trucks. And this is like one of the reasons why like having the extra manpower is good, because you can like definitely afford to keep those units in the field. You can get like a decent industry in this country. Alright, pick up improv expert. Wonderful. Alright, let's try and win here. Trying to get rid of the CNT FAI. We should also maybe try to upgrade all of these units to the stash division. Yeah, that'll be nice. Push coast here. Yeah, the 14-4 with the light armored recon unit does really well for this stuff. A really nice Civil War unit. So you have like more than enough breakthrough to beat their attacks, like these 1v1s, even like a 1v2. And you have enough attack sometimes to score critical hits, but even then you still have more attack than they do. And you get the armor bonus for the extra orb damage. It's like even if you're not going to make tank units, the light tank technology from the armored recon can be pretty helpful. Focus is we'll go for the German force. Get ourselves our buffs. I guess it doesn't really matter if we have organizer now too, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some planning. So we tried to break this encirclement here. Can't have that. Yeah, we'll keep them pushing this way, I think. Alright, steel blueprints again. Maybe we can get the advanced tools even, which would be like really nice. I think we've had to have used our bonus for this to maybe make that play though. So that is weren't exactly set up for that. Legation Council, they're having another vote for Legationary Navy. I guess it's fine, I suppose. German manpower, so I have to have less manpower than 10,000 to do that, which I don't at the moment. To upgrade our guns. Do these guys have MP40s? Quite a few anyways. You know, I think at this point maybe we just make new ones. I think we do have a bit of a shortage. Alright, so Fang Tian declares war on Qing. So we'll have to see who Marshal Qi sided with. Probably Fang Tian. So we need to start working on our army command. I think we go for School of Maneuver, and I think right now we'll get Decisive Battle first to get the extra attack. Really go all in on having these thick attack. And how are we on tanks? Convert division over even. Get us some much needed infantry equipment back. Alright, this is equipped now. Pretty easy dub there. AI can kill that, I don't want to waste tanks. We could have also went mobile warfare too for the extra manpower. But I think like because it's recruitable population factor as opposed to recruitable population percentage, I think that manpower bonus that we would get wouldn't be that helpful. The infantry push that. Send the tank unit up. Try and get a pocket here. Deposit that while I look away here. Don't want to do anything silly. Let's sell some more military factories. I have to say Germany's Asia feels like a bit stronger than I remember, to be honest. Like their economy is like pretty good. Yeah, let's just keep on, you know, we'll keep on upgrading. Keep on upgrading. I'd like to get the stronger units if possible. Close this up here. You get 6 attack and her general too. It's not too bad. We'll probably just drive straight to Barcelona now. No, not selling them guns at the moment. Alright, follow Barcelona, great. They're supporting infantry unit over. Okay, CNT's dead, great. Now we can go. Now we can go push the Carlists. Get a German force. Let's see what these guys look like without the planning bonus. What's the statistics like? It's a knight in the forest though. 400 attack in the forest for medium 1 is pretty good. So actually just drive. See if we can get this cheeky encirclement over here and then drive to Bilbao though. This is a little bit risky. Pin there. So we have Bilbao. New ships arrive. New ships built in the 1934 naval plan have joined the glorious Ostasian fleet in Singapore. So I think that should be the SMS, whatever it is, right? SMS Neckar. So this is an interwar heavy ship. It is not a dreadnought. Level 1 armor, which is absolutely terrible. Level 2 engine, some level 2 batteries. I mean, I don't know. Is this thing that great? Not really, to be honest. But that's the ship you get. Do the Prussian discipline. This is too dangerous to be over here. Let's maybe close this pocket off first. I cannot afford to lose these units here. Empire of Japan is justifying against us. Okay, that's interesting. So that's overrun. Let's actually recall our volunteers at this point. We're gonna have to fight a war with Japan shortly. That's annoying. Okay, so I guess we hold our core territories. This stuff over here, like I said, I don't worry about too much about the islands. Are these guys in the Copro sphere? No, they're not yet. And I probably also need to hold. I think we have that tile and the stuff over here. Some Coast Guards. These guys, probably just throw them in a new theater. With maybe not that general. Let's go with the infantry guy. And we will train some more 20 widths. Put them there. Put that in the Coast Guard too. So you have one stack of Coast Guards anyways. And we'll have to... Put that there. Fortunately, our destroyer count is still pretty slow. We have our tanks. I'm on the naval view though. With I guess this guy over here. I guess the other guy can be in charge of our coast guards. Or, you know, I'll leave that for later because I probably will want an actual infantry stack. How are we on tanks right now? 273. Let's convert these guys over. No, this is what? How do you take Southern Philippines? Yeah, I think if you go Syndicalist, there's an event, I'm pretty sure, that will allow you to send your fleet in to go take it. Alright, so these guys look like they're all entrenching. Great. Unfortunately, we're having our manpower problems at the moment. Request guns. Maybe we want to do that. What we really need to do is request manpower, but I need to have trained more units for that. So we'll do that. And now that should make that decision available. We got some. We'll go like that for now. We get 10 factories on rifles. We have to stop in a minute now anyways. Yeah? If we get cores in Dutch East Indies, that'd be great. Oh no. We lose another 90 tungsten. Shit, that actually puts us in the red for tungsten. We can get some from Burma though. So tanks will have in a month. Trucks coming up. So we'll see. It said Japan was justifying against us, but I don't see a war goal. They're in a faction with Hawaii. Well, the more time we have to prepare, the better, I guess. Okay, they went to war with Transmore. That's interesting. And we'll get some industrial blueprints stolen soon, too. Coming to France is justifying, of course, is all saves time. Alright. Unfortunately, I do have to end the stream here. It is 9 p.m. So I will continue this game probably the week after next. I do want to do military occupation Austria, which is going to be my next stream. And then we can come back and we can do some on the Germany stage over here. This looks like, you know, it'll be an interesting game anyways. Let's see what we can do with our units over here. These should be pretty tough. I don't think that even takes into account, like, I think these stats don't take into account these bonuses over here. These should be pretty tough. We've got superior firepower. We'll have the armor division attack from the advisor, and then we'll have the decisive battle doctrine, and then we get an extra 20% from this spirit over here. So we'll have quite a bit of soft attack in our tank units. Should be pretty cool. You're right. Actually, the save file will corrupt, won't it? That is a true say, David Cantu. After the update, yes, it is a true say. Well, I guess this has been a bit of a waste of time, anyways. But yeah, finish the stream. No, like, I have to go. I can't finish this today. So yeah, we'll see. I'll leave the game open, and if I have some time on Monday, maybe, like, I don't know. I'm not going to commit to finishing this game, unfortunately. I think it just didn't work out. I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't get the update to play Austria-Hungary. I just have plans with other people tonight. Can't do it. I'm not beholden to streaming. Like I said, I was planning on starting the Austria-Hungary game today, and then I was going to do Austria-Hungary for the next maybe couple weeks. So, but yeah, you're right. David can't do with the patch update. It is going to screw over the save file. In any case, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this is kind of a bit of a bum stream there with the update not applying for me, but it is what it is. I will see you guys next time. Love you, Freeman, signing out.